everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make a Merry Christmas card that has a candy cane on the outside with some mistletoe, and it has a really cute bow on the inside for the greeting. Alright, so for this, you basically need some maroonish red, dark red color, and there you go, and white card base, and you also will need textured green cardstock, or basically any cardstock that's green. Again, it doesn't have to be a certain brand or anything. You will also need a Merry Christmas sentiment. I will link this one. It's just the way I stored this. It doesn't come in a pack like this. It comes packed with a couple of different stamps. I will link it in the description below. And you'll also need a candy cane with mistletoe stamp. Besides that, you will need ribbon. I think I mentioned it already. If not, then you'll need ribbon. Again, I will try to link everything in the description box. If not, it's basically plaid ribbon, Christmas ribbon. You'll need Scotch tape. You'll need Momento Tuxedo black ink. Some kind of tape, or not tape, glue. And I prefer an ATG gun. But this one, duct tape one, not duct tape, but the brand, I think it's really strong just for the ribbon in particular. And you'll need an acrylic block for the stamp, and that's about it. Let's get started. So I have my white piece of cardstock, and I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Okay, and I'm going to fold it in half. So I'm going to ink up my stamp. Once again, this is a really gentle stamp, so you don't need a lot of ink. Just make sure you have all the parts of it inked up. And you're going to stamp it. Apply some pressure. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so the markers I picked out are Sharpie Red. It does not have a name on there, as I realized. Well, here, I will just buy the whole pack of Sharpies and it will work. And then I also am going to use the Bic Markers red marker, because as you can see, the colors are going like this. This is the Sharpie red right there, and this is the Bic red. It's a shade darker. So let's get started with the coloring. So I went ahead and I trimmed this out to 3 3/4 wide and 4 inches tall. Alright, so I went ahead and I cut out a 5 1/4 by, or 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches piece of cardstock. And this is from the Wausau paper cardstock collection. I will link it down below. So this green piece will be 3 15/16 inches wide and 4 1/8 inch tall. Basically, it doesn't have to be that exact. Just take, when you trim this piece out, lay it down on a piece of paper and like make sure you have a tiny little border, just enough to see maybe like 2/16, 1/8. Okay, and now I'm going to adhere it all down, just like that. So I'm using a Merry Christmas sentiment stamp. I'm using Versafine Ink. Gonna ink it up really well. Okay, I'm going to stamp it on a piece of white cardstock. Make sure it's all even. Okay. There we go. That's perfect. And I'm going to adhere this to a piece of the same cardstock I used for the main picture. Alright, I decided to add on Celebrated Holiday ribbon. It's plaid ribbon and I think it looks so cute in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere it this way. I'm going to put it in here, a piece of green cardstock, and adhere it on in the back with a piece of tape. I'm using permanent duct tape glue glider and I'm going to make a little mark right on here. Let's see. I'm going to cut the ribbon. And put it in the middle. Then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the ribbon and fold it like this. And then I'm actually going to use, I'm going to use same tape glider. So apply a little bit, put this piece onto here, and the other piece on top of that. Okay, let's see, a little bit more. That's perfect. And I'm going to slide this piece through that little knot piece. And there we go. Now I can adhere this all into the cardstock. Alright, so now I'm going to adhere it to the card base. Just like that. And we're finished.